Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on another team from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Good enough for a fresh set of downs to spot the ball.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? And the defense smothers him for no gain. Aggressive start to this game. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Here's the option play. Oh, the ball comes loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? keeping it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Important second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to pass. It's Wilson. It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down. Breaks the tackle. Just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. A quick throw out left, complete. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense, because the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket now, and he'll wisely throw that one away. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Lane offense is back out on the field now. We got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. And looking to throw now on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and another incompletion.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. On first down, it's play action. He's running out of time here. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. So second and 10 after the previous play. Dropping back, it's Wilson. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Man-to-man coverage. You run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Caught in the backfield. It's Coleman. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a fourth down.
The offense will go for it on this fourth down near midfield. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw yet again. The pass is intercepted. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
It's an option look. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass is incomplete. He caught it, but couldn't get his feet down. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The game makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Try to add the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. The kickoff team now set to move this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Back to throw. It's Wilson. He's moving out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. And he'll drop back here on third down. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. He's got some room and some blockers here. Finally goes out of bounds, but a big play by this offense on the final play of the first quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. They'll run the option. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Second down and goal upcoming. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to score with a run to the right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, the biggest thing when you run the jet sweep, you cannot afford penetration. Here the defense does a nice job almost anticipating the jet sweep is coming, and they make this offense pay for that with a significant loss.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Boy, I'd hate to squander this great field position, but here's 3rd and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Now that is stepping up by this defense and coming up with a great play. Now 3rd and goal, you come up with a sack, backs against the wall, they get this sack, and now forcing them into a possible field goal, and that's a win for the defense. I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And this one will be fair caught. Colorado offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. When the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Wilson. Receiver makes the grab. Well executed. He finds space and gets the 1st down yardage. The Buffaloes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short game.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a 3rd down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but with the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important 3rd down to try to convert here.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. We're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's a quick grab. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He makes the grab.
The back catches it on that play, Chris. Kind of looked like a receiver on the way they designed that play, and I love the toe tap at the end. He's inbounds. Nice game.
Wideouts now clustered. Snags the quick throw. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And now from the pistol formation. Here's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback's got it on the option. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier. Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Wilson. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Hard near the sticks. It's Coleman. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And the field goal is good. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and then take us to halftime. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field.
Here we go.
First play of the second half is a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to make it. That's a big stop for the defense. It's still a 5-point margin. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? He'll toss it to the back.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Now it's second down here. The shotgun running play call. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's got some space. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. And it's a bunch formation. And now the handoff. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And the Buffaloes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Touchdown, Buffaloes. And they will claim the second half lead. And the offense will stay out there for a 2-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. To throw, it's Wilson. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal now.
Well, we know this quarterback is a threat throwing the football. Here he uses his legs to get this two-point conversion. Nice call.
Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The Green Wave offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble now. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the left side. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Finding some room at the 25. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on. your defensive front.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
Because that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
It's a highlight reel diving catch there.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. To the air. It's Wilson. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they're able to get him down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Buffs. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Play action here on first down. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. He's picked for a third time tonight. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Chris, that's his third interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
Offense on the field to take over. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking downfield, it's Wilson. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You'd think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Single back, takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Got space, looking to score. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And he fields it inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Catch made on the left side, and it's good for a first down to the 36.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Second down, we're going to throw it. bringing pressure. The receiver makes the grab and heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, as a defense, you'll take that all day. No problem at all. You give up a short little route. You tackle him inbounds. It keeps the clock running. That's a great job by the defense.
Looking to throw again. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Let's go.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Escapes the pocket. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tulane. That's a huge touchdown. Still trailing, but a one-possession game with that trophy on the line right now.
Well, the national championship's on the line. The offense has done their job, and now it's up to their own defense. Can they get a stop and get the ball back to their offense with a chance to make this thing get really interesting?
They took a look just to confirm it. It looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. One more first down should do it, but remember, the defense has all 3 timeouts remaining. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win.
Ready up.
First down and 10 now. Same tailback, another carry. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Wilson. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buffaloes. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. First down. We're going to throw the football. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? No press here. The defense backing away. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
Ball handed off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Second and long, but you figure they'll run the ball here to work the clock. They'll run it to the right side. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's third down and long. Handoff here from the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. A really entertaining way.